SINNIS Terrain 380 Best Motorcycle Review Low-Cost A2-Ready Adventure Bike. Adventure bikes are increasingly defined by big engines, big power and even bigger price tags. But the new SINNIS Terrain 380 does things differently. This A2-compliant parallel twin costs just £4,594 on the road, 2020 price, and a mere £255 more adds a three-piece suite of lockable aluminium luggage. This is a bike that's all about versatility and value. A full-size riding position and impressive wind protection means you could not only cheerfully commute on it, but take it touring too, though you may want to raise the gearing if you're going to spend much time on motorways. If you're after a featherweight dual-purpose weapon that'll give the confidence to explore rutted routes you wouldn't dare tackle on a big GS, then the SINNIS Terrain 380 doesn't trouble the likes of Honda's CRF 250L. The SINNIS is heavier and a lot more road-focused, but it's also a much more complete all-rounder as a result, and far superior over distance. Ride quality and brakes. Chassis spec looks good, from the beefy upside-down forks with adjustable damping to the four-piston radially mounted brake calipers and large pedal discs. In practice, the setup works reasonably well at steady speeds, but try to ride sportily and the components' limits are quickly apparent. Brakes have fairly good feel but need a strong squeeze to stop sharply. Hit a bump with any lean angle and the springy shock pogos around, lacking in control. And while the adventure-treaded Timsun tires behave in the dry, they struggle to generate grip or confidence when it's wet. All in all, the Terrain is much happier when things are more relaxed. It's a comfy place to be. The motor may be small capacity, the bike isn't small physically. Its 820mm seat height means a 5 feet 9 inches rider can just about get both feet flat on the floor. The handlebar is set high in true adventure fashion, while the rubber-topped lightly serrated foot pegs give reasonable legroom. You feel sat inside the bike, well sheltered behind the tall, wide windscreen, aboard a comfortable, if slightly squidgy, seat. However, those full-size proportions extend to the Terrain's weight. SINNIS claim a curb weight of 200 kilograms, but it's probably more. With its fuel tank brimmed, our test bike, complete with its aluminium luggage, tips MCN's digital scales at an eyebrow-raising 240 kilograms. It's unlikely the luggage accounts for that 40 kilograms difference. Tiptoeing along a smooth, flat gravel trail, the Terrain 380 proves quite content. The riding position feels natural standing up, the bike is nicely balanced between your knees, and the soft response from the motor and brakes is unlikely to catch you out. But for anything gnarlier, it needs a bash plate to protect the engine, handguards to cover levers, and more capable tires. Engine. The parallel twins design has its roots in Suzuki's Inazuma 250, but larger piston swell capacity to 378 cubic centimeters, and its top end has been upgraded to 4 valves per cylinder. Claimed output is 36 brake horsepower, though the motor needs to be spinning hard at 9,000 RPM, not far off the rev limiter, to find it. Thankfully, peak torque, 26 lb-ft, comes much earlier, at a more usable 6,500 RPM. Around town it feels nippy enough, pulling quickly through the revs and snicking slickly through the 6-speed gearbox with a light clutch action. But overall gearing is very short, which can make it feel revvy and labored when roads open up and speeds increase. In top gear at 60 miles per hour, the motor sits happily just short of peak torque, but by a motorway cruising speed of 77 miles per hour it's at a frantic 8,000 RPM. Top speed is around 85 miles per hour. Disappointingly, fuel economy didn't get above 50 miles per gallon, while valve clearance checks are needed every 4,000 miles. Reliability and build quality. The SINNIS Terrain 380 is built by Chinese Goliath Zhongshan, where it's called a Cyclone RX3S in its home market. The quality and durability of bikes coming out of China has improved massively in recent years, though their reputation remains dogged by historic anecdotes. How well the Terrain 380 will stand up to long-term use remains to be seen, though some peace of mind should come from the fact that SINNIS offer a 3-year warranty and 1 year's roadside assistance. 3-year warranty means SINNIS Terrain 380 should be dependable. Visually, some of the Terrain's bolts and components look comparable with the standard of affordable Japanese machines. But there are areas, like the tires, the rear shock and the rough finish on the cast wheels, that give away its budget nature. Our SINNIS Terrain 380 owner's reviews show nothing of note from the reliability perspective, but there is mention of changing the standard tires for better quality ones, something you may want to factor into your budget calculations. Value versus rivals. The SINNIS Terrain 380 starts at £4,495 plus on-the-road costs, £55 registration fee, £44 vehicle excise duty, for a total of £4,594, 2020 price. That's remarkably affordable, getting on for a grand less than a KTM 390 Adventure, a BMW G310 GS or a Honda CRF 250 Rally. But for a mere £255 more you can upgrade to a Terrain that comes with the full 3-piece aluminium luggage seen in these pictures. A brand new bike with 105 litres of lockable storage capacity that still leaves plenty of change from £5,000? At this price, its most obvious adventure rivals are the Royal Enfield Himalayan and the Zonti's ZT310T. Equipment. From on board, your eyes are mesmerized by the Terrain's gigantic 7-inch color dash. Speed, revs and gear position are all shown clearly, along with a fuel gauge. The display does have a habit of flicking frequently between 3 different color schemes though, almost certainly in response to ambient light but, sometimes, seemingly at random. The average fuel economy figure it shows is all over the shop too. The dash is straddled by a pair of power sources, a 12-volt socket to its left and a USB port on the right, so smartphones and satnavs can be kept charged up. The dash also boasts Bluetooth connectivity, but go to the trouble of pairing your phone and all it'll do is show when someone's ringing you. More traditional practical touches include standard fit crash bars and a center stand. The aluminium luggage set is optional, but for just £255 it's a no-brainer addition. Total storage volume is 105 litres, while the top box is large enough to hold a helmet. The only downsides are that the 3 boxes use separate keys, the right-hand pannier sticks out further than the left, due to the silencer, and the top box is in quick release.